Stay focused on your workout.
Not that patient.
Yeah, honestly, but that's that play. So want that to be.
One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might.
Some changes for Toronto. Young's checked in for Scotty Barnes. Porter comes in for OG Anunoby. And Allen subbed in for Trent. And then for the Trailblazers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Fernie Simons comes in for Josh Hart. And Jay subbed in for Lillard. On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Sharp out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Anthony Simons. Then there's Jay. And it's Eubanks in at center. Simons, the pass to Jay. From past the arc, and he's good on the three ball.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 4. Toronto calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Watford's checked in, and it's Nasir Little in for Sharp. Portland leading by 4. Little with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Jay. Covered by Van Vliet. Pulls up. High post. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Young. Allen outside. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Off target from three-point range.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And the basket by Jay.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You got to love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Allen passes to Young. On the wing, Porter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Young finds Van Vliet. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Trailblazers leading by 8. And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that. Fires
from deep. Van Vliet can't get that one to fall. Portland's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Little with the ball. Porter's there. Little gets the bucket. And the Trailblazers lead by 12.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
Toronto calls timeout. Brent, Nasir Little has certainly been stepping up lately, hasn't he?
Yeah, some nice progression from him and taking on more responsibility for this team. Obviously, with star players out, a coaching staff's going to lean on some of their younger players, and that might accelerate the growth. Nasir Little certainly took a lot of pride in being an energy guy and a defender last year, and that's going to bode well for his foundation.
Here's Jay, covered by Van Vliet. Little passes to Jay, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Allen finds Boucher to end the drought. No good off the back of the rim.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Jay, and the shot is good. Jay's got 13.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
It's Allen, top of the key. Van Vliet, left side. Here's Boucher. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Trailblazers leading by 16. There's the pass to Jay. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Allen outside. Raptors moving the ball around. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Boucher. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Allen for the 3. Jay with the rebound. Portland's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range so far in the first. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Will it go? Nice D from Jay.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
From 13, and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
And he's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Allen outside. Outside Porter. Pass to Young. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Allen's shot is off.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And Nasir Little, so athletic, it's hard not to get physical with him when you're guarding him.
For Portland, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79. Man, they are just living at the line.
And so he makes both from the line.
And lots of intrigue around Nasir Little and how it is that his game is going to evolve. Since entering the league, he's consistently worked on developing all of his abilities. Shooting, defense, rebounding. And the sky's the limit here. Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
The Trailblazers have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. That free throw good from Jay. 9 seconds left in the first quarter. Trent outside. 2 on the clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
It's an East versus West matchup tonight. First meeting of the year between these two.
Yeah, fun to see maybe strangers because you just aren't familiar with these faces here tonight. This will be a very exciting game to watch.
Trent hits them both. And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. It's the Trailblazers just dominating this one. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Blazers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, one thing standing out right now is just how fearless everybody is in getting to the inside. They're taking advantage of any lane or angle they get to get after them.
Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Allen is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Siakam in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Anunoby. Offline with his 3.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Great at creating shots. Sharp did it there with that catch and shoot.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Here's Anunoby. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
And the Raptors miss again. Portland's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against Indiana was terrific. He scored 63 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Here's Sharp. And again, it's Portland converting.
Oh, making it look routine. This is why Sharp's guys encourage him to look for that shot.
Trent, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And that's now 6 points for Gary Trent Jr. For Portland, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Lillard, the pass to Jay. That one misses. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Lillard dishes to Nurkic, passes it to Jay. The three-pointer is right on target. Jay's got 29.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
And it's Allen with the jam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Jay, defended by Trent, and the basket by Jay.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Bounce pass from Anunoby. Siakam against Nurkic. 5 on the clock. Siakam passes to Allen. Lillard with the rebound. Lillard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And finished off by Nurkic.
And Nurkic getting up there and waiting that rim.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Unloads from 13. That shot missing, so the Trailblazers will take it the other way. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Anunoby, good.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Lillard finds Nurkic. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Nurkic has got 7.
Well, weighing around 290 pounds, not sure contact is really going to affect Nurkic.
For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. And the pass to Trent. It's stolen. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Raptors with the ball. Here's Anunoby. 9 points last game out. Barnes left side. Trent outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. For Portland, they've gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. Here's Jay. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And he lays it up and in. Jay's got 33.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Allen. Pass to Anunoby. Raptors moving the ball around. Nurkic against Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Trent outside. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Back to Lillard. Here's Jay. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. That's 36 points for Jay.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Siakam with it. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against New York.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Trent can't hit. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
And the basket by Jay.
I mean, he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Snatched away by himself, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Well, for a guy who used to be more proficient in the half-court game, Lillard showing that nowadays he's just as dominant in transition.
Barnes kicks to Anunoby. Allen up top. At the elbow, it's Siakam. Passes it to Trent. Just 5 to shoot. To stop the run. Rebound by Nurkic. Portland's gotten hot from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4 of 5 from downtown. Jay misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Trent passes to Anunoby. Now Allen. Launches it. Raptors with a fresh shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Good work there as it goes. Trent's got 7 now in this quarter.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And the basket by Jay.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Trent. The Trailblazers pull it in. Jay's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Sharp, that's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Back to Allen. Can they get it? And he sinks the layup. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for him.
Yeah, and he made 3 3-pointers in the first quarter, and he just continued to pour them on here in the second.
Now, here's Siakam. He has 6. From deep, Trent. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here's Jay, defended by Trent, and it goes down 2 points. Grant's got 7.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. A different look now for Portland. Watford's checked in, and Jay's subbed in for Damian Lillard. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Their forwards, it's Hart and Grant. Sharp out there with Jay, and it's Watford in at the 5 down low. And yes, it's good.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Raptors.
Now the pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And the Raptors with some changes. Chris Boucher comes in for OG Anunoby. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Trent. Here's Siakam. Barnes trying to free himself up. Siakam's shot is off. And here's Sharp. He's got 15. Can't hit from in close. Now Allen. Knocked loose to the paint. Here's Boucher. And again, Toronto no luck. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. Pass to Jay. It's Hart on the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Jay. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Boucher. Shoots over Grant. And the Raptors miss again. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Now, here's Sharp. Defense is right there. Passes to Jay. Lets it go from 14. Boucher with the rebound. Allen outside. And there's the pass to Van Vliet. Back to Allen. Pass to Barnes. Trying to get something going. Offensive rebound. Siakam takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Siakam's got 5 points in the quarter.
And watch Siakam just spring up for those offensive boards. Athletic ability gets him to the ball so fast.
Jay, the pass to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Pass to Barnes. Now, here's Hart. Passes it to Sharp. Lets it go from the wing. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this lead.
Back to Van Vliet. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the 3 ball. Van Vliet's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Raptors. Here's Jay. Covered by Van Vliet. Jay, the pass to Watford. And the shot goes down.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
On average, 4 to 6 coaching changes happen after every regular season. And in 2021, the Trailblazers parted ways with their coach after 9 seasons. And Chauncey Billups was brought in as their new leader.
Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Watford's got 6 points. Toronto's gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. Allen passes to Siakam. Barnes looking around. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Well, we know, Brent, the Blazers front office really seems to like Coach Chauncey Billups. They feel he brings a certain toughness to that team.
Yeah, the accountability part is what they lean on with Chauncey, and obviously a great connection in the point guard mentality between Chauncey and Damian Lillard. But immediately a lot of respect given to him because of how he carried himself in his career. So it's been a welcome change for the organization, and we'll see if they can build upon last year.
Sharp, that's good. Sharp's got 21 in the game.
And an exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
Allen kicks to Van Vliet. Shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find him.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Here's Van Vliet. And the basket is good. He's got 15.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Jay. Covered by Van Vliet. Down low. Allen with it. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. And he gets the bucket.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Here's Jay. Covered by Van Vliet. Grant. That's good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Barnes outside. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Jay. Finished off the break. Jay's got 55.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Van Vliet on the wing. 15 points in the game. The pass to Siakam. 4 on the clock. 13 feet away. No good there.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And so it's Portland with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. Right back after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Great game. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. You got it. You got it. Come on.
Yo, we got this. And one. Trifecta, baby. Threes all day, baby. Keep shooting that, man. Just giving you a preview. I got you quiet real quick.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Just like that. One more. Let's go. Keep it going.
Yes, sir.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. We're here. We're here. Yo, look at the clock. Keep firing, Dane. Whose man is it? Come on, man. Don't forget the clock. I see him. I see him. Hey, yo, look at the clock. It's all day, baby. Don't forget the clock. Hey, look, right here. Focus, focus. Hey, don't forget the clock now. Ball up. Oh, set up. We always be ready. Yo, get it up. Shot, shot. On off, baby.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Set up. Let's go. Switch, green screen. Oh, you done. You done. NBA 2K fits into my life pretty like seamless.
Honestly, it's kind of a good thing because when I'm at home making beats, I like to take breaks every now and then. And a few games is like a perfect break.
It's just like a lazy day at home.
Well, Clark, as the season marches on, some teams have really distinguished themselves. How hard is it to hold on to so Portland ends up going with a new group. So for Orlando right now, in the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. Then there's Wagner. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Bol in at the 4.
And for Jalen Suggs, the shot is a work in progress still. His form is mostly fine, but execution and decision-making needs to improve.
And Suggs had a rough year shooting as a rookie, Greg.
He really did. I mean, played too fast at times. The shot will come as he slows his game down. Still, he has great upside, but must get his shot on track.
Pass to Little. Here's Eubanks. Simons outside. Parries it from 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Suggs. He's covered by Simons. Wagner with it. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Right wing. Here's Bol. 4 on the clock. Orlando gets it back. Out to Anthony. And another miss by Orlando.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
To the paint. Pass to Jay. The 3-ball. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Orlando calls timeout. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
They lost both games to this team last year. Don't know if anyone noticed, but both clubs were just so bad. They felt embarrassed.
You know, those were games where you thought they could get a win. But now they need to forget about it. It's in the past, let it go, and they've got to focus on the present and try to make a better run of it this time.
Pass to Anthony. Wagner outside. The shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game.
The fader. Another one falls for Portland.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Suggs. And here's Wagner. Out to Anthony, looking to end the run. And it's Little with a rebound. Portland leading. Here's Simons. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Orlando calls timeout.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Wagner on the wing. Nice follow through on the fadeaway.
Staying strong against the contact, playing right through it. Wagner fighting for that finish.
From the line, and that one's good. Jay, he's got 10.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Pass to Suggs. Here's Bull. Wagner, the pass to Wagner. Now Anthony. Unloads. Ooh, great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Simons, right side, over Suggs. And it's Portland with another.
Oh, man, they have really heated up from mid-range.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
Pass to Wagner. Now Anthony. Back to Wagner. Here's the three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
And that one's good. Jay.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
And he makes it. Wagner's got 5.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
From deep three-point range. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Pass to Suggs. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
And you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. Near the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Jay, coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. For 3. Oh, he remains perfect. 7 for 7, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Pass to Anthony. Wagner outside. The 3 from Suggs. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Payton's checked in. And the Magic making a change here as well. Bamba's checked in for Wagner. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Three-pointer, Anthony. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's the Trailblazers. They lead by 11. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Trailblazers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
On the court for Orlando, we've got Wendell Carter, Cole Anthony out there with Markelle Fultz. Then there's Banchero, and it's Bamba in at the 4 spot.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Pass to Banchero. Anthony outside. Here's Banchero. Over Sharp. Here's Fultz. The rebound by Jay.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
From down in the low post, it goes. 23 points in the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now Carter. Anthony with it. Nurkic picks him up. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Banchero. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Yeah, there's not much Banchero can't do in the pick and roll set. He's comfortable as the roller or with the ball in his hands.
Here's Jay. Pure from three-point range.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Back to Fultz. Grant with a steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Simon's shot is good.
Yeah, that's just good basketball there by Grant. Moving the ball to the wide open man and getting an assist out of it.
Anthony, the pass to Fultz. Anthony outside. From the elbow. Carter can't get it to go.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Grant, the pass to Simons. Here's Jay. Good.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Orlando calls timeout. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
Just a tough road loss. You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to find a way to disrupt their focus.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
And the Blazers making a change here. Hart's checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. Wagner's checked in for Bamba.
Well, Jay in the last matchup against the Raptors got the job done. He added 55 points and also did a lot of damage from long. He put up significant numbers. So the question becomes, can he do it again?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from three.
Carter, high post. Anthony outside. 5 to shoot. That one doesn't drop. Hey, great D that time from Grant.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Can you actually believe that's their first turnover? Good ball security has really helped them build this lead.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself into position, and then was able to make the play.
Here's Banchero. He's coming off a 13-point game against Sacramento. Pass to Carter. Anthony in the post. Clock at 6. The shot's good. Banchero's gotten 4 this quarter.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Outside Hart. Here's Jay. From deep. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
For Orlando, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Outside Fultz. Pass to Banchero. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Here's Jay, hounded by Fultz. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. 37 points for him.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Pass to Wagner. Carter with it. Here's Banchero, down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Grant. Portland has gone 4 of 4 from three-point land in the second quarter.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Boy, they're in a rough patch right now.
Yeah, momentum is definitely not on their side.
Left side, Carter. Anthony outside. Over to the wing. Here's Fultz. No good with a layup.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
From deep. Anthony grabs the board.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense versus good defense.
Pass to Sharp. Here's Jay, hounded by Fultz. And it's Jay missing. Well, Orlando shooting an average of 43% from the floor. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Already an excellent passer at his position. Banchero just loves showing off his court vision. Offensively, Banchero is a difference maker. Not just with the talent, but with his relentless approach.
And that one's good. Jay.
Well, this man knows how to handle that rock. Looks like it's part of his body.
Pass to Banchero. Outside Fultz. From the arc. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Got a piece of it. Here's Sharp. He's guarded by Anthony. And the call will be against Mo Wagner. That's his first foul. Grant, you watch Banchero. He's got a rare mix of moves for a big man.
Yeah, B.A., the perfect combination of size, strength, and skill. Crosses up defenders well, spin moves, excellent body control, and he uses his body to shield the ball when he's driving through the lane.
Watford's checked in for Portland. Lillard comes in for Sharp. And Orlando has possession. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Wagner, the pass to Fultz. And the three off target.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
A nice shot by Lillard.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Pass to Bull. Here's Suggs. Wagner outside. Over Hart. And another miss by Orlando. Well, the Trailblazers' shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. A nice shot by Lillard.
Boy, Hart is one of those guys you look at and you can just see the team is first with him. Never hesitates to find the open guy.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Back to Wagner. To halt the run. That one no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. And that'll be their second of 4 total games at home. Looking at players with limitless range, Grant. Damian Lillard right at the top of that list.
Oh, B.A. And Lillard, he can just make it look so easy. He gets a lot of his strength on his shot from his legs. On the short list for players you don't mind pulling up from the logo.
Free throw good. Lillard.
You know, it's the production plus the leadership that makes Lillard one of the most valuable players in this league.
So for the Blazers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Grant. And Little is subbed in for Hart. Fultz passes to Wagner. Here's Suggs. Pass to Bull. Suggs, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Bamba's checked in for Orlando. Here's Suggs. 14 points for him last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
Suggs handling his business so far in this one. Really putting the work in on the offensive end.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Orlando's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Fultz passes to Wagner. Now here's Bamba. Back to Wagner. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And it's Jay missing. Magic shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. 1:49 left in the first half. Wagner outside. Fires the three. Here's Fultz. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
With that scorer's mindset, aggressive move by Fultz to create the second chance points.
Pass to Jay. Here's Little. Defended by Wagner. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play with.
And so it's Portland just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's through. Orlando making some changes. Wagner's checked in for Wagner, and Cole Anthony subbed in for Fultz. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Counted.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
And let's take another look at that exceptional drive, thanks to Mobile One.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
The forwards, Hart and Grant. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. Then they're Sharp. And it's Jay in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Pass to Carter. Back to Suggs. Anthony outside. Just 5 on the clock. And another miss by Orlando.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Banchero. He's covered by Hart. Carter on the wing. And the Magic again can't hit.
You know, his scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Jay. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And here's Anthony. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Yeah, well done, Allie. Thank you. It'll be fun to watch him build. And Josh Hart listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He does. I mean, just so strong on defense in the post, B.A. Often will guard up a position, and his rebounding numbers show he plays well above his listed height.
Back to Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Three-pointer, Anthony. Gets the three ball to go. Anthony's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Jay. He's guarded by Anthony. Oh, Grant throws it down.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill. I mean, tremendous athleticism from the Syracuse alum.
Three-pointer, Anthony. It's rebounded by Grant. Grant's got his fourth rebound in this one.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
And the shot's good.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Back to Suggs. Pass to Banchero. All alone. Yep, that one goes. Banchero's got 12 points in the game.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Down low, Nurkic banked it in off the glass.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Wagner outside. Three-pointer, Anthony. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Jay. Non-stop scoring machine right here. Nurkic against Carter. Shot by Nurkic, no good.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
I love the throwback basketball. Work it down low and set up your teammate.
To the inside. Oh, Grant throws it down.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Pass to Suggs. Here's Anthony. And it's Portland with a rebound.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Jay. He's guarded by Anthony. Nurkic's shot is good. Nurkic has got 6 points in the quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Anthony outside. Pass to Banchero. Knocked loose. Here's Jay. Anthony grabs the board.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. For the Trailblazers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Little comes in for Grant. And Simon has subbed in for Sharp. Bamba's checked in for Orlando. Bull comes in for Wagner. Here's Jay. He's guarded by Anthony. Inside. Here's Little. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Pass to Bamba. Here's Banchero. And here's Anthony. Here's Banchero. 12 points for him. 4 on the clock. Tries to snap the cold streak. Can't get that one to go. Now 4 for 10. Portland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. To the middle. Here's Little. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Little's got 6.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Trailblazers?
Just a great job running the floor in transition. Now, he realized they were tiring out the defense early, and they took full advantage.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they...
.27 seconds left in the fourth. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And this is something Suggs does not shy away from. Wanting to get to the line in these clutch moments.
And so he hits both. So it's Portland now. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Pass to Bamba. The 3 is up. Kept alive by Orlando. Here's Jay. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. First one falls for him. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So no problem for Portland as they get the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching, and we'll
Hey, man.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Yo, we got this. Don't worry.
Trifecta, baby. Oh, that's good. He's all day. Now we're rolling. Woo! 3 of them, baby.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Yo, that's the ones you're gonna be losing today. You even trying
One more. Keep it going. Hands up, hands up. Just like that. Let's go.
Yes, sir!
Let's put some work into making the correct decisions during transition.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
We're here. We're here.
Press second.